God, that smells amazing.
Have you ever said your espresso needs a little bit of alcohol in it in the morning?
Oh, welcome back to Grape and Whiskey, where today we are back, but with a Caffe Espresso liqueur, so you can be caffeinated and tipsy and having fun at the same time. On our left, we have, again, our special guest who is only here for a month, Big Dave.
Big Dave, always right, but not always on your right.
And on your left, Dave.
The other Dave, but he's not quite as right. Sometimes he's right.
Exactly. Well, let's get back into it again. All right, we're going to gently open the espresso liqueur.
Ooh, that sounded good.
Oh my God, that smells amazing. All right, it's going to pour it.
All right. We're doing live pouring. I know this is extreme. We don't normally pour. We pour ahead of time, but just proof that we really do pour. For all those doubters, we don't pour heavy because, well, yeah.
It's a tasting.
We're doing a tasting.
It's a tasting, not a party.
Yeah, this is not a party. This is a tasting. We try different ones. We put them up against each other. The first thing we do, aroma.
Yep.
I mean, how it smells?
How it smells. You want to smell it directly from the bottle? You smell it from the glass?
What do you smell?
You go ahead. You do the bottle.
It smells really, really good.
It's really good. Now,
Oh,
as
this
a
smells
fan of
good.
espresso myself, I immediately want to dive into it because I just want that espresso taste. It does. It has. There's not just a hint of it. It's the second you smell it, espresso.
It smells like coffee. Is there a flavor called cup of coffee?
This would probably be it. There might be Cafe Coffee.
Oh, well, there you go.
The next one's going to be Folgers.
Folgers
All right. You hear that, Folgers? We want to be sponsored by Folgers alcohol. That's the new grind.
There you go. All right, guys, what does this taste like? You guys
No,
wanna taste it?
before we taste it, I don't know. What you smell it, what do you think it will taste like besides just coffee? Is it going to be harsh? Is it going to be mild?
It has a really strong smell, almost like the burnt coffee beans. So I think it's going to be on the strong side. And I'm thinking that if it's on the strong side, this might be really good to mix with something else. Might be better not just plain. And we'll know here in a minute.
It might be a mixer, but to be honest, is it appealing to you? Is this something that you want to drink right away, or is this like, oh, I might have to mix this because it's not going to taste good?
I'll just say it smells like 6:15 when the coffee pot goes beep, and it's time for my coffee.
It's about right. It's real. Yeah, it's real close to coffee. It is going off basically Caffe Espresso. They kind of nailed it with that.
Yep.
We don't know if it tastes like it yet. We're gonna take some time with this. But
so what you're saying is the smell technician got his act together.
Yeah,
There we go. You gotta love a team.
the smell guy gets to keep his job.
There you go.
Now the question is though, not just taste. We're not tasting it yet.
You gotta give it a good whiff. Smell it good. Does it get you?
Is it going to be better than actual espresso?
Mm,
And not just because of the alcohol part.
I don't know.
Whatever about that part. Let's go ahead and try.
No, you guys get
Go ahead and try it.
I mean, that required a beard rub, so it took me a second.
Ponder.
You gotta ponder over the beard rubs.
I've pondered
Sorry.
before.
Let me a ponder on your beard, bro.
I don't have a
All
beard.
right, are we allowed to taste?
That's a
Yes,
good thing.
go
Let's
for it.
taste.
Go
So,
taste it.
breakfast time?
Breakfast
Sun
time.
is here.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right.
I'm not supposed to say anything, but go ahead.
It wasn't bad. I like it.
I'm impressed, to be honest. I had to step in there because it just, the second it hit my tongue, I'm like, wow, okay, it's sweet. Give me that. I expect it to be a little sweet, but usually when they do the coffee flavor, it tends to be
Harsh. Yeah, this is not harsh.
It's not harsh.
This is not a mixer. This is a straight up.
It's a sipper.
I would sit here and just drink a little bit of this, just wind down a little bit, maybe on a Friday night or something. Just
Can you imagine this with a cinnamon roll?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh,
that'd
baby.
be perfect.
Sweetheart, can you make cinnamon rolls?
Cinnamon rolls.
Hey,
I never know what she's doing in there.
I know. She's rolling cinnamon.
I'm right here. Making cinnamon rolls too.
So,
Oh my God, that is good.
Yeah.
That is very good.
This is one of the first ones we've
I
tried
could
that
sip on that and be a very happy camper.
I'm thinking it's not just for breakfast.
it's clearly not a whiskey.
That's a dessert. You know,
I
it's
know
more
we
than
do.
Dessert liqueur.
We do all whiskeys, but to be perfectly fair with you, you could pair this with a harsher whiskey because of how sweet it is and almost invent a drink. I would probably say some type of Irish whiskey, maybe like a Jameson or something like that, and then put it in an espresso with coffee and cream and all that. And bam, you may have something on your hands there.
See, I was, you went the whiskey route. I went you know how I love Italian food. I'm really good at eating.
Yeah.
You probably heard. But I mean, you know how after a good Italian meal, they usually bring you like some Di Serono or something like that.
Yeah.
Or a cup of coffee. It's like having some of this after an Italian meal and then bring me some of Mama's homemade cheesecake.
Yes.
Baby, that's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
I
This
think
is
you
your after
nailed it.
dinner. Why spend all that time? I mean, brewing coffee is just a lot of work. I mean, all that work and what? Do you know how much work? Boop.
There you
You're
go.
good. Here's your coffee.
He makes a good point, though. I mean, a lot of people have a cappuccino after a meal, but why not? This is more of a wind down. I'm done with my meal. I'm fat. I'm happy. I'm sitting here. I'm like, okay, you know what? A couple ounces of this sip. I'm not going to get drunk off of it. It's just a calm, enjoying it.
I like it.
Like it?
I like it. You know what? Throwing in a plug here for Bikers Helping Grannies.
That's true. That you guys do help a lot of
That-
people.
no.
It's amazing. If you guys go to bikershelpinggrannies.com, we got to throw that in there. That's you're here representing the show. Just take some time out and go check them out.
Check out our website, but don't drink and bike.
Exactly.
Exactly. No, seriously, don't do it.
Exactly. So, do you guys have your final ratings? What do you think?
Yeah, 1 out of 10.
1 out of 10.
I'm gonna go 8.5.
Wow.
I'd say
Good one.
it's right up. It's you know what?
Oh, 8 deserves another sip. Oh, 2
Nope.
sips
Giving you a 9.
and a 3.
Giving you a 9 because you know what? You can. There's so many ways you can have this. I'm doing a
That's
solid
good.
9.
No,
What do you think?
What do you think?
I give it a 7.
A 7.
A 7 because it is
Okay.
good. However, it is very sweet.
It is sweet.
It is sweet to me, and it's not. I can handle like a sip or two, and I'm done.
But would you pick this over? Okay, so my favorite is 1792. I know this is not a whiskey.
Oh no, but I
But
would not
you
pick
be
that.
drinking this over like, hey, I want a whiskey, or maybe I'll take a
No,
liqueur?
no,
So
no.
Still,
I would.
Still will go.
I
for
would
it.
choose with
What about if
1792.
it was wine?
Oh, wine before anything.
Wine before anything.
That's how I roll. Okay.
Anything. It doesn't matter. I'm out of the picture. I'm sorry. She's gonna marry a wine bottle.
Say, anniversaries are good. You don't have to buy any jewelry. Just bring something home in a bottle.
That's right.
But you know what? I'm not. I don't look at it compared to any whiskeys whatsoever because it's just a different
Well,
route.
it is.
But
It's
I've
a
had-
totally different comparison.
But I've had like Patron and different ones that make an espresso, and their espresso stuff is kind of harsh, and different ones making a harsh espresso.
Yeah.
This is one that it's not harsh. It's gentle. It's
Yeah.
gentle. You can
Yeah.
have it. You know, you can pretty much give this to any of your friends that come over at the end of the dinner, and they're not going to go, "Oh, that's really strong."
Oh, yeah,
that's a
Whereas
good
like
point.
the other
Yeah.
ones that have the espresso are so alcohol-y, I guess.
Yeah.
I know it's a little sweet, but it's not alcohol-y, and I was comparing that to other coffee or espresso type
Yeah.
liqueurs.
That's true. If someone is over your house and they say, "Oh, I don't drink at all," maybe I'll have a sip. This
Yeah.
is probably something I would give them. A non-drinker. If you're new
Yeah.
to all this, you just turned 21 or whatever, go get this. Try it out. It doesn't have a
Yeah.
lot of alcohol in it. It's not going to get you drunk. I mean, you shouldn't because you'll be sick if you do. Just it's good.
So I've got a coffee liqueur in my my liquor cabinet at home, and it's okay, but you have to add something to it to drink it. You've got to at least add milk to it or something to tone it down, because otherwise it's like overdone coffee beans and a lot of alcohol, so everything's offensive in your mouth at the same time, whereas this is just so easy.
And most of them are like that too.
And we got this at Costco, so the price is right too.
We did it at Costco. What was the price for this?
Around, I think it was like $12.
On $12?
Wow.
That's not
Like
bad at
$12.99,
all.
I think.
For $12,
Yeah.
they're killing it. They are killing it.
Yeah.
Because I've had a lot of way more expensive coffee products, and they do so much on the alcohol side, and they forget about the coffee part of it. And they nailed the coffee part on this. Even the higher end, I forget the names of some of the ones I've had, but I wouldn't buy them again.
Yeah.
This I would buy again.
And even the bottle has coffee bean pictures, so that really lets you know it's coffee-like.
Exactly. All right. Is that all you guys?
And
Anything
that's
else?
Really, I mean, and back to what I was really talking about though, if you had this right in front of you, no meal, nothing, if you had to drink it straight,
Mm-hmm.
would you pick this over some of the harder whiskeys? Or are you more of the type of person that prefers a good clean whiskey or a vodka or something else?
Wow,
More serious.
that's just two different worlds.
Just
I mean,
depends on the mood,
just
maybe.
depends on the mood. You know, it's just a little something before dinner, something with dinner, something after dinner.
Oh,
So,
how about with cheesecake?
with cheesecake? Oh yeah,
Oh, that'd be
this is all-
good with some cheesecake.
This or a glass of red wine with
All
cheesecake.
right,
So.
are you hear that? She's gonna go make us some cheesecake. You're not gonna see us for a bit. We need the cheesecake. All right, bye.